I'm gon' bust your head. 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 Head.
Here we go. It's time for the main event of this evening, presented to you by SparStar Promotions. Now in the cage, 3 rounds of mixed martial arts for the semifinals of the 145-pound SparStar tournament. The winner advances to the finals on October 3rd, taking on Roman Puga. Once again, our referee in charge of this bout, Mylan Ayers. And now, introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, he is wearing black trunks trimmed in white. He is training out of Fight Syndicate in Marietta, California. He weighed in 142 pounds. He brings to the cage an undefeated record, 3 wins, no losses, with 2 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Magic Mike Stafford! His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. He is wearing black trunks trimmed in red and white. He is training out of Robot Fight and Fitness in West Los Angeles. He weighed in 143 pounds. He too is undefeated. 3 wins, no losses, with all 3 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Leo Imai. Once again, our referee in charge, Mylan Ayers, to give final instructions. All right, we went over the rules in the back. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch them up and return to your corners. All right, fans, here we go. The semifinals of the SparStar 145-pound tournament. Winner advances October 3rd.
All right, folks. Cage is locked, gladiators are inside, and here we go. Touch of the gloves, and we are underway.
This is Leo's first fight without shin guards, and he prefers that as a grappler. You know, we saw some nice grappling out of him versus Jonel Kimbrough. He was going for knee bars, ended up finishing with an arm lock.
Set up a nice leg kick with his hands, forcing his opponent to dive in and attempt to get a single leg.
Leo looking for that neck and turns him over very nicely.
He might have this.
This
He's in trouble. This is going to be it, folks. If Leo can get that leg over.
Stafford doing a nice job of keeping a knee in there to prevent full leverage. If Leo can sit his hips down, he opts to back out for strikes.
It wasn't efficient enough, so Leo let it go. Pop back to his feet.
I'm surprised Leo isn't keeping more pressure on him to keep him on the ground. That's his world.
Leg kicks from Leo. Keeping Stafford on his back. He's not letting him get back up. Oh, a nice up kick from Stafford might have landed. Imai controlling the heels very well of Stafford and then pulling himself into the half guard of Stafford, who can't seem to close it, but he does have good control of the arms.
I like what Leo did there. He crawled into the half guard purposely in order to keep Stafford's hips immobile from throwing those up kicks. Now he's going to look to pass or mount. He's looking for that guillotine once again. This time he's crawled his way into mount. This is a problem.
He's got that right leg over. This could be trouble. I can't see if he's got his hands connected. Nope, he's let it go. He's trying to connect now. He's got one leg over.
That's deep. Stafford's in trouble here. I can't see if his hands are connected, but this is a deep guillotine. Stafford can't jump to the other side, which is the escape because defense is there.
Nice job by Stafford, getting to side control and landing a nice right hand, 2 of them.
Switch side kick from Stafford, showing some versatility on the feet.
Nice deep leg kick. Leo gets in on the right leg, the left leg with the right leg, pardon me. Stafford flirts with the head kick, blocked efficiently, and that brings around the end of the round. First round, Stafford dove in with a Superman punch there, did not land. Obviously, this round's got to go to Leo Imai.
Yeah, Leo controlled the action. You know, did a little damage with some small ground and pound. controlled position, threatened a couple deep submissions. Stafford showed some versatility in popping out at both of those guillotines, but I'm sure he knows now it's not where he wants to be.
Going into real quick, Kevin, going into the second round, what does Leo Imai have to do to keep the fight in his favor, and what can Matthew Stafford do to turn things around?
Yeah, it's hard to say because I don't know what Stafford wants to do. He looks comfortable in defending submissions, and he showed nice hips with those up kicks. I don't know if he wants to stand or not. You know, he may want to end up on top. If he ends up on top, Leo's also got a good guard, so Leo's going to be comfortable there.
And for Leo, what does he have to do to keep the pressure? Status quo, stay with the original game plan until he can show he can beat it?
It's working so far. And Leo looks comfortable on the feet. You know, Stafford threw a head kick and Leo calmly blocked it. It's a Superman punch.
You just get the sense that Leo's got experience past his years and past his time.
He's been training a long time. You know, 2008 is when I met him, so he's no stranger to combat.
Deep leg kick starts off the round for Imai, who then delivers a nice knee to the midsection of Stafford for his efforts.
Outside leg trip and then hops to the other side to pass. Very nice from Leo. High level transitioning. Stafford doing a nice job of getting the underhook and back to his knees.
Imai in a chancery position, looks like he's threatening the neck but not connecting underneath the chin.
I look for Leo to run to the back if he can get around that arm, but Stafford's doing a good job of blocking the hips.
Head and arm position for Imai. He's got the left arm of Stafford trapped.
Stafford's corner wants him to go to the guard here. He must be.
Oh, he might be going high guillotine there. Nope, let it go. And Stafford back to his feet. Stafford doing a good job of I don't want to say this, but he seems to be getting in trouble and does a good enough job just to get out of trouble.
Yeah.
But he hasn't established himself in any way yet. Nice, as I say that, he lands a body kick to the midsection and gets in on a body lock, but Imai prevents a takedown.
Imai answers with a high kick of his own.
Much better round so far for Matthew Stafford, who's at least able to keep his feet. Another body kick for Imai, who's obviously changed strategies here.
Stafford in on a deep high single here. He's going to run him to the wall, try to finish him up against the cage, but Imai having none of it, using strong hips to.
Great job from Leo Imai preventing Michael Stafford from riding the pipe into a finish. And again, he's got that chancery lock around the front headlock, you could call it.
Yeah, he's doing a real nice job with that, of controlling the fight and staying active, staying safe, looking for the transition. I look for him to flatten out Stafford here and look for some strikes at the close.
Ooh, big right hand from Imai finds its mark. End of the second round. Much better round for Stafford, but again, I have to score that one 10-9 for Leo Imai.
Yeah, I would have to agree. Leo's really executing perfectly, you know, and Stafford tried to change it up and shoot in for a takedown and just wasn't successful. I think he's going to have a hard time taking Leo down and staying on top. He's going to have to win this on the feet.
A little bit of talk from Leo Imai's corner. They don't appear happy with the strategy in that second round. Maybe they were thinking like you. He should have kept the strategy from the first round, keep him on the back. Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type strategy,
right.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, they don't want to see him get clipped. You know, it only takes one. Stafford came close with a couple of his strikes of landing on the button. You know, he caught Leo with that nice body kick. It would have knocked the wind out of a lot of guys.
Again, it goes into the strategy or game plan. A lot of judges like to see domination. A lot of judges like to see mixing it up. They want to see you win with takedowns, win with strikes. Perhaps that's the strategy that Imai is implying now. He dominated the first round on the ground. Second round was a lot closer with strikes, but I had to give him that one too.
Yeah.
Let's see how the third round shapes out. Mylon Ayers is getting ready to call these guys to the center of the cage. As far as we're concerned in the amateur ranks, this is the championship round.
Third and final round. Leo, I believe, should be up on the scorecard, but we've seen some strange judging tonight, so who knows?
Now, if you're Leo Imai, do you keep your foot on the gas pedal, or do you feather it and start touching the brake?
I think you keep doing what you were doing. There's no point in changing it up now. It's worked so far.
Imai parlays that body lock into another takedown, just like the first round.
Yeah, Stafford just has no answer for the wrestling of Imai so far. You know, he's staying safe on the ground, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to have to do something significant.
Leo's trying to chop the prone legs of Stafford, who's still on his back, standing to sitting, to give you a picture at home. Ooh, chopping leg kicks. I'm sure you heard that one.
Very nice transition there
The
from
right,
the kick.
the
into
left
pass.
thigh of Michael Stafford showing the effects of those kicks from Leo Imai. Heavy bruising.
Here we are in this front headlock position again. Stafford's going to have to either try to pull him into close guard and throw up submissions, or get back to his feet and look for the KO.
Imai fishing for that guillotine again, but that arm in makes it really difficult. He might have it now.
This one's very tight.
That's very tight.
I can see the grip here. This is going to be
Michael
it.
Stafford taps.
Leo Imai just dominating from top to bottom. On a very impressive performance from Leo.
Leo Imai moves on in the 145-pound tournament, and he singles, "Where's my belt?"
It's coming. Him versus Puga is going to be a hot one. I'm going to be here one way or the other.
You know, he was fishing for the finish in the first round, wasn't there. Hats off to Michael Stafford. Imai changed strategies, looked to land the strikes in the second, but then, as my partner Kevin Widows deftly put it, he went back to the original strategy, found the finish that he looked for. He was working that front headlock for a while, and eventually he was able to get that arm in, connect his hands, pull guard, and finish it. What'd you think of the finish itself?
Yeah, I mean, you know, you can't give Leo that many chances at that position. He's going to latch onto your head, and eventually he's going to take something. Stafford, you know, did a nice job of staying safe for those first couple attempts, but you're in there with a high-level brown belt like Leo. You can't give him that many tries.
All right, once again, ladies and gentlemen, these fights are brought to you by Sniper, Fightwear, theclinchreport.com, JT Media, Down to Scrap Clothing, OC Fight Docs, and let's turn it over to veteran ring announcer Jim
Ladies and
Fitzgerald.
gentlemen, at 1 minute, 15 seconds of round number 3, referee in charge, Mylan Ayers, stops the contest due to a guillotine choke. Our winner, in the blue corner, Leo Imai. Ladies and gentlemen, once again from the clinchreport.com, Jonathan King.
All right, I'm here with your winner, Leo Imai, moving on in the 145-pound division. But before we get to Leo, as customary, let's put our hands together for his opponent, Michael Stafford. One hell of an effort, buddy. Great job. Great job. Come here, you. Great fight, okay? First round, you control him with your wrestling. I was talking to my broadcast partner. I was wondering if that was the idea for the second round. And then you totally switched it up on us. He said, I'm not going to wrestle you anymore. I'm going to punch you in the face and kick you in the head. Was the change of strategy something that you were looking for? Did something happen in the first round that thought, I can hit this guy?
Well, the thing is, I kind of wanted to, I was ready to take the fight anywhere he was going to take it. So, you know, I train my Muay Thai, train my wrestling, train my Jiu-Jitsu. So I never come in thinking, oh, I'm going to do this to this guy or just stand with him. I would take whatever he gives me, so I go off of that.
Now you had that front chainsaw, that front headlock. Several times you were looking for the guillotine. You did a great job of transitioning out. You had a hard time connecting your hands and getting your leg over. But you stuck with the game plan, and eventually the opening came in the third round. Was that something that you knew you could finish him with early on?
Yeah, I felt it was deep in the first or second round. I heard him gurgling a little bit, so I knew it was there. Just couldn't get the tag. He's a tough kid. That's why he was undefeated coming in. I knew I was going to be in for a tough fight, so that's off the fight.
Now, right there, you got the camera right there, looking at you right there. We got Roman Puga backstage, who already moved on. He's watching right now. He's watching. So look into that camera right now, and you tell him what's next for him. Roman right here. He's right here, but you're gonna do it. You're gonna tell the camera.
Hope you train hard, man. I'm gonna do the same. Let's get down. Let's fight for that strap. Let's put it down.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, these guys may come into the cage alone, but no man is a mountain. Every man has a team. So who'd you bring into the cage with you? Sponsors, teammates, training partners. Who made Leo Imai who he is today?
So obviously my coaches, you know, I've been with Robot for maybe 4 or 5 years. You know, I grew up with him. They're like a second family to me. You know, besides that, my girlfriend, all my friends, the V gang. I'm always there to support the fight. That's it.
All right, once again, moving on in the 145-pound division. What do you say? Let's get these guys up front for a face-off. What do you say? Ladies and gentlemen, this is one fight you do not want to miss.
October 3rd, baby!
October 3rd, SparStar MMA. Leo Imai versus Roman Puga for the 145-pound SparStar title. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, give it up for Jonathan King of theclinchReport.com, and give it up to both of our fighters, Roman Puga and Leo Imai, who will be facing each other October 3rd for the SparStar title.